Good evening, everyone. I want you to know how much this means to me that you could be here tonight. My name is Mary Fredericks, and I'm a retired library teacher here in Monroe. And I'm here to introduce a person that I've known for many years, but I now feel that she's the inspiration for my life in so many ways. Jackie Koendert felt moved to create a group to help with our scary addiction problems. And from her idea, she created Faith. Fighting addiction, it takes help. She led me to join her in this group, and since early last June, she has done more to promote our need and bring awareness than is truly fathomable. She is just one of the most tireless, hardworking, dedicated, caring, and slightly over-the-top people that I have ever met in my entire life. She is the one who has made tonight possible. Please greet Jackie Koendert.
All right, thank you guys all for coming. On behalf of Faith Addiction Awareness, I'd like to welcome you here on this Veterans Day. And thank you so much for coming to learn about this topic that's affected not only our community, but the entire nation. Our mission for Faith is to get education to adults and children of the community to help increase the awareness of addiction, decrease the stigma, and also improve the rates of addiction in our community. In tonight's presentation, we're going to be learning from professionals as well as people who have been affected deeply by addiction. I'd like to give the order that we'll be talking, so you guys kind of know what to expect. The first person that will be talking will be a diversion investigator for the DEA, Sarah Osborne. The second person will be Madison Police Detective, Julie Rortvet. The third person will be the mother of Craig, Carol Beege. And the last person, but not the least, is a person in recovery, Brandon Lang. To begin the night, I'd like to show you for the first time in its entirety a video that was made and entered into the Scholars of Change video contest at Walden University, where I obtained my bachelor's degree in nursing. This contest was meant to highlight what graduates from Walden are doing to make a difference in their communities. I entered this video based on addiction awareness. The contest is now over, and we have been told that we should hear results at the end of this contest by the end of this week. So I'll show you our video.
My name is Jackie Koendert. I'm a mother and a nurse from Monroe, Wisconsin, which is part of Greene County. Monroe's population is roughly 10,000 people, and it's the largest city in Greene County. My ancestors have lived in this community for years before me, and being raised in this community, the old adage is true, saying it takes a village to raise a child. During the past 5 to 7 years, the issues of drug overdose have become popular throughout the nation, not only felt in big cities, but also rural cities as well. What once was a big city problem is now felt in small cities across the nation. This issue touches me greatly as I have a son who got caught up in the cycle. He was involved in sports, very active with social things in the community, had parents who were involved in his life, and at some point along the lines of kids growing up, they make a decision to do drugs. The decision to use drugs, can start with alcohol or pot, and can quickly escalate to other things. My son ended up on prescription pain medication, which he became very addicted to. And from there, it was a short leap for him to start heroin. What really spurred me on to try and make a difference was looking at a Wisconsin State Council of Alcohol and Drug Abuse map that showed the heroin rates in Wisconsin, but particularly for me in Greene County. When I saw those rates, it spurred something in me that made me know that I had to make a change and somehow try and make a positive impact on this community. Once kids don't realize is once they start down that path, sometimes there's no turning back. My son is currently incarcerated, and we have spent the last 5 years visiting him in prisons. The choices that he had made had sent him there, which actually was a blessing in disguise. Some people aren't so lucky.
I'm a mom who has memories. My son came to us when he was 1 year old from the Philippines, and just a totally loving child. He started out with dope, but then he went to cocaine, and that is way too expensive. So then the next step for most people is heroin. He went through lots of years of pain. It just overtook him. It really, he didn't feel that he had too many choices left. He did 2 times at least try to kill himself. The last time, I'm not sure if it was another call for help or if it was just a mistake that he had done an overdose that was way too much for him. But that's what led to me finding him in his bedroom on the floor, calling the EMS and everything and saying, he needs help, please come. I could tell that he was dead, that he was brain dead. My former husband and I were able to be with him right at the end. Our lives both are pretty empty now, except for the memories that we have, which are still great. I mean, I still am very lucky to have those years that were the good years for me, and I will always feel that we did what we could. We did the best thing for him.
In June 2015, I started an organization called FAITH, which stands for Fighting Addiction, It Takes Help. And I believe it takes help not only from the addict, but also their family, as well as the community. My time at Walden University has given me the confidence to put my thoughts for bettering this community into action. It has given me a base to gather data and empowered me to begin the process of getting valuable education to the entire community. If someone could be inspired in every community across the nation to create change, together all of our small changes would make one huge change.
I'm glad to be able to share that with you guys for the first time tonight. I'd signed over my right to that video, so I was not able to show that full video until they gave me permission to actually do that tonight. We don't want what happened to either one of our families to happen to yours, and that's why I'm standing here on this stage. And I do have to say that what started as a small Greene County effort has now turned into something that we are beginning in 3 other counties, including Faith Addiction Awareness of Washington County, Faith Addiction Awareness of Brown County, and Faith Addiction Awareness of Waukesha County. And as the video said, together all of our small changes. So I'm hoping to make one big change. I also wanted to let every single person in this room know, including my entire family, and faith people included at the same time, that I had to change this speech a little bit at the last minute. I received a call today at 1:30 this afternoon informing me that that video was chosen as a grand prize winner. So I'm beyond thrilled. The timing of every single part of this faith adventure has been nothing short of divine. I want to thank every one of you that played a part in the public voting portion of this decision or spreading the word. They were able to tell me the amount of support the votes that we had in the video blew them away. So I really thank you guys for all the community support from businesses, from law enforcement, from every single person that has known our families growing up to people who I had never known but have come to share their stories since we started this. So I thank you guys very much. Let's get the presentation started. We're going to begin the presentation with federal diversion investigator for the DEA, Sarah Osborne, and we will hold all of our questions until the speakers are done, and then we'll ask questions at the end. We'll have a session. So I'd like to introduce Sarah Osborne.